I want to ask you, stay with Chelsea for a moment, actually. Cole Palmer scored, I think it was his 9th penalty of the season.
I loved it. The first goal was absolutely magnificent. Little nutmeg
I
behind
think it
the
could be
back.
goal of the season now.
And then first time finish.
Hold on, Garnacho's overhead kick.
No,
just
Just the total play. I don't know goal of the season, but
it's so Chelsea biased.
I tell you what, I'm going to show you in the break.
What about the penalty, goal of the season?
No, I'll show you in the break, right? It is outrageous.
I know it is. But all he's doing is bending it round.
No.
The play.
It's the play.
The nutmeg.
No, I
It's
know.
the slipping.
I know that. But
the ball behind.
come on.
Garnacho's is 1 in a million, right? Whatever. But you watch this goal.
No, it was a great goal.
No, you've...
Well done.
No.
Listen, I'm not.
That's horrible.
I'm not a Chelsea
Well done.
supporter, and
Good boy.
I'm up there with Jason on this one.
Well done, Palmer. Good boy. Come on.
This
It was a great goal, right? But I want to talk to you about one that he just about managed to take, right? Not score, because he's brilliant from the penalty spot. But I just want to talk to you about penalties, right? Because as a goalkeeper, now I think the penalty taker has changed. You've got Jorginho with his little sort of like whoops-a-daisy gallop or whatever that he's called. And you've got a lot of players now that are looking at the goalkeeper and waiting for the goalkeeper to make the first move and so on. What was your tactic as a goalkeeper when you were facing a penalty? Did you have one?
Well, first, yeah, I did. And I'll get. Okay. There's 2 ridiculous sayings in the game. 1, good saving height. Can't stand it. I can't stand it. And then 2 is the penalty taker sent the goalkeeper the wrong way.
Do you know what, right, Brad? I'm sorry, I've got to stop you there. I said in the meeting, I don't believe that happens.
No, you didn't. You never said that.
No.
You
I
don't,
said that in the meeting.
Don't recall that.
So you don't.
You're horrible, man.
Yeah, the shooter doesn't send us the wrong way. Sometimes we detect something. Sometimes we don't know, and we gamble and we leave a little bit early. If there was a left-footed player taking a penalty on me, and I didn't know, I'd never faced a penalty, I'd never seen any data on him, I would wait and go to my left, because there's a very high percentage of left-footed takers that hit it to the goalkeeper's left. I went against my theory one time. It was Laurent Robert. I think I was at Villa at the time, and everything in his run-up was detected. I was going to my right, and at the very end, he curled it around and went to my left. And I normally always went to my left. When data started really coming into the game, and we were having, you could have videos at any time you want. You could see you could detect little things. One time at Blackburn, I was facing a penalty from Sunderland, and every single attacking player was lined up on my left side across the 18. So I figured he must be going to my left, because that's where they think the rebound's going, and he did, and I held it. So there's all these different things that come in. The shorter the run up, the more I loved it, because the players, they think they're going to do the real slow one, except for Yakubu. Yakubu was very difficult to save a penalty against, and Balotelli. They were very difficult with the way that they did their run ups. Ruud van Nistelrooy was not difficult to know which way he was going. Very difficult to save it. I only saved 1 of 5 against Ruud. Very difficult to save.
Everything. That's great.
Well, very difficult to save it, but Ruud put the ball down. I would say 80 to 90% of his penalties were hard, low down to my right. And he hit it with pace. But he would put the ball down. He would stand there, basically look at the corner. He was going to take it. He's going to say, I know that my strike is better than yours. And it was like, and then when it would go in.
Let me ask you this, Brad, right? I've never taken a penalty against you. Right? I'm going to take one now, right? So you're in the goal, right? I've written down where it's going. Right? I've written down. So
can we get this on YouTube?
You're right in the middle of the goal, right? You're right. This mic is the ball.
Okay.
I'm standing here.
Okay.
Ready? I'm going to run up. I'm here.
Okay.
Where have you gone? You're pointing to your right.
Oh, I'm pointing to my right because you took that ridiculous angle.
What were written, Jay?
Down the right.
No, it says down the middle. Down the right.
But it would have come like this.
No, I would have gone right down the middle. I've just scored against
Brad, you could have
scored.
No, but you couldn't have gone down the middle with your run. You just angled it. You angled it.
I did that on purpose to put you off.
That's a terrible penalty, mate.
Yeah. It's a great penalty.
Terrible penalty, mate.
Good height for a goalkeeper.
No, the way that you made your run, you couldn't have
that's because the lead on my headphones wouldn't allow me to go further back.
You ran down with your head like that.
Well, okay. What I was going to ask you then, have you ever been employed by a club or even your own club to give advice to the penalty taker from the goalkeeper's perspective?
Not employed. I've had strikers ask me.
And what advice do you give? What is the worst thing that, as a goalkeeper, you can see coming your way?
Well, on a penalty, gravity takes over. So if a goalkeeper leaves early, we're going to fall to the ground. So you kick it halfway up the goal and you hit it with pace, it will likely go in. to a corner. Obviously, not straight down the middle all the time. I would say, although it takes some guts, the larger the occasion, the more pressure the occasion, hit it right down the middle.
See? That's what I'm saying. I'm natural.
But high. You have to get it higher
Oh,
than
good high.
You missed that penalty.
let's go down the middle, Brad.
Then the dragging leg.
I would have dragged my leg.
Brad, what about set pieces, free kicks outside the box? With Beckham, the best at the moment.
Tremendous.
Ward-Prowse. Which was there a set piece in particular? Obviously a strike on goal. You know when it's going to be a strike on goal, right? Yeah. Which was the one that you feared the most?
The horrible ones, and when it was, I'll just use his name because it's Laurent Robert. He had that whip. Morten Gens Pedersen at Blackburn had it. Patrick Berger had it. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank had it, as you well know. But the wide free kicks that are like a shot cross for a goalkeeper, and they hit them low, and you can't come for the cross because it's head height. Anyone can get a nick on it. But if you don't move early to dive to your left, you're never saving it at the far post. And if somebody gets a nick on it, it could go right down the middle, and you should save it. They're horrible because there's no good starting position for it. You cheat to your left, they bang it into the near post. And Beckham was brilliant at it. I mean, he could put the ball on the money. Probably had to work most for his free kicks. They're either close hitting the post, making a save on a consistent basis. It didn't happen often where David Beckham's free kicks went into a wall, for instance.
Who's the best goalkeeper in the Premier League at the moment?
I would say it's joint between Martinez and Alisson.
Okay, you're not putting Edison in there?
No.
All right.
For Man City's team, he's brilliant for Man City's team, but he's not. No.
Okay, who's the worst? You don't have to answer
that.
No. He's horrible.
I would never do that.
Honestly, he's horrible, man.
Wait, I would do that.
As we're going, just write it down.
Brad, you know what he'll do? He'll get it off you. When you come down with it.
I can't say that, Brad. That's terrible.
We'll get to it in the next hour. Just write it down.
Thank you for coming in. Sorry I scored a penalty against you. I can only apologise, but 1 out of 1 for me. It's always a real pleasure. Just one more time, if people heard what you were talking about with your new website, what's the website people can go?
It's goalkeeper.com. We're a data analytics company. We do a lot more than that, but we're the only analytics company on the globe for goalkeeping only. We shot handling, shot stopping, cross-claiming, sweeping up, and distribution, just like Opta and StatsBomb would do for outfield players, high-intensity sprints, et cetera, et cetera. No one's ever done it for goalkeeping. Every single action, the pace of the ball, the trajectory of the ball, defenders are there, the style of play you play for, we monitor. So we can tell you ranking system of all the Premier League goalkeepers. If somebody wants to buy a goalkeeper, we can do the analysis. We can find goalkeepers from all over the globe. Best thing about it has nothing to do if we or me personally like the keeper. Non-subjective data.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Are you on it with me scoring against you? Is that data there?
What I'm a little devastated at is they want to go back in the archive footage and get the actual data from when I'm playing. I'm like,
put it on.
You know what? I don't know if you can go back.
Surely you could go in there and change it,
as
right?
we know, I've never made a mistake.
Of course.
So this might.
Yeah, you made one today. You dived too early to the right. Thank you so much for coming in. A real pleasure as always.
talkSPORT Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.